But let's see our two challenges. They can select the two best, or at least the best altcoins that they can go ahead and jump in right now. Bill, I'm going to pass it back on to you, my friend. And I think I know who that. I think I know that altcoin. Could it be Mana?
Okay, well, I did Mana. I wanted to make sure I could get in here, so I didn't have any technical difficulties. Let me share my screen and bring up, what I was thinking on Decentraland.
And I like that. With all this, all of the NFTs coming up, gaming is becoming a big industry now at the moment right now. And so with the metaverse and all that good stuff, I know that Disney's on board right now. They're trying to challenge the metaverse. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But go ahead and share.
Okay, so if you can see my screen right now, this is the work of Tom DeMark as applied to Decentraland. Okay. So one of the things that Tom DeMark's work does is it allows you to get some sort of an idea about Elliott wave without kind of the subjectivity that it gives you, right? So it may be hard to see, but do you see this one up at the top?
Yes, you do.
Okay, that means the move off the lows was a one wave. And as you know, in Elliott, you wind up with 5 waves. Now, what you can see here near the 2 is you can see how they sort of liquidated everybody below that dotted line support. Another cool thing about DeMark is it draws a lot of horizontal support points, right, for you. So it takes the subjectivity out of that. So think about it. Up, down, right? Liquidate everybody below support, and then start the 3-wave up. So I'm guessing, with Decentraland up 15% today, I was working on this at 1 a.m. U.S. time tonight. I was like, oh, God, please hold off. But, of course, bull markets always challenge you, right? So, the fact that this has a lot more room to run to say 375, and actually I think they can take that out and go to 475. Now, part of the Decentraland thesis, right, even though this is pretty convoluted as it looks, there seems to be a lot of resistance in Sandbox. Let me see if I can clear at least some of this out. So it's not that I don't like Sandbox, but I'm just saying, you know what? I think I know why Decentraland is up as much as it is today, right? Because I'm wondering if it's under-owned, okay? Under-owned. So, if you're going to do metaverse, right, you've only got really 2 big cap choices. So that's part of what I'm thinking, that, if the next, say, week, you got to find something that's got a lot of room to run, particularly since I believe for like the second half of February, like if you're going to make money in altcoins, it's either over the next 2 weeks or the next 6 weeks. So if something's up 10%, I know that, it's not the best entry point, but I'm just going with it.
You know what? I like that. And going back to the Elliott wave structure that you have right here, normally you have, you're correct. We have a 5-wave structure, internal structure. And then what it does is it creates a larger wave. And then you have a correction move. Now, normally the correction move goes down to the 4th wave of the internal structure. So I see a little bit of movement. Do you not see any possible movement down south? And if so, let's say I'm right, that there could be a little bit of a dip in that particular coin. Do you have a backup plan that you're going to go ahead and re-enter, or are you that type of trader that says, I'm entering here, I'm putting my stop here. If it doesn't work out, I'll then look for the next opportunity?
Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just going to leave it for the next 5 days. And here's why, right? I think in a normal market, you would do exactly what you just said, right? In this case, Decentraland was at 3, okay? And it was as high as 7. Now, all it requires is somebody from like a decentralized metaverse to get involved. Okay. So like, for example, here you've got DeMark-based moving averages. So DeMark basically uses kind of smart moving averages, right? And that red moving average is climbing above the green one. I don't know. For me, that's an indication that even if you get a dip today, like the dip may be while we're talking or overnight. And I'm sure there'll be a 2% dip, but if you're going to hold it for 5 days, it's essentially a bet that you're going to get a 20% return.
Yeah, yeah, and I can see how you're banking in on Sandbox as well as the Central Land, because we had, of course, the weekend. We had the Super Bowl weekend, and if you notice Snoop Dogg, did you notice his outfit? He's promoting him. He is promoting 50 Cent is also promoting the actual NFTs. So and again, he has something in Sandbox already. He owns land in Sandbox, which is Snoop Dogg. So I think this is going to start taking off. I think you might be in a good position there.